Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, the EFF's Nthabiseng Chivenga has been appointed interim speaker of the Ekurhuleni Council. Former Speaker Raymond Dlamini walked out during a council sitting last night. He was due to face a motion of no confidence. The municipal manager ended up overseeing proceedings. Opposition parties accused the DA-led municipality of failing to implement proper service delivery. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is following these developments and joins us with the latest. Pule, we understand you have been able to track down Mr. Raymond Dlamini, the ousted speaker. That's if he accepts the outcome of last night. But the big question on everyone's mind is, why did he walk out last night?
Definitely, I did manage to track the speaker who's been busy. We understand now he's been consulting his legal team as well to try and challenge the decision which saw him ousted from position and which saw an acting speaker from the EFF being appointed. He joins me right now this morning. Let's have a chat with him. Mr. Raymond Dlamini, thank you very much for making time for us. Let's start off with the question. Why did you attend the meeting yesterday and why did your caucus leave the council?
Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the viewers at home. What happened today, we adjourned the meeting precisely because of the behavior of the councillors, how they behave, which is uncalled for. As much as we know that we're in minority government, but they should not behave as how they behave, telling the speaker that they are majority, forcing things they want to force speaker to rule otherwise, and keep sharing with them which rule are you using. For instance, one councillor raised up and said that you as a speaker, we want to remove you and put the chair of chairs. I said, which rule are you using? He cannot even quote the rule. So because of that, I felt strong that we cannot continue the business of the day because people have their own personal agenda that they want to achieve here. So I adjourned the meeting. Subsequent to that agenda meeting, in after 10 minutes, the city manager walks in and they start continuing with their illegal meeting. By the way, I must remind the viewers at home that I did previously, the city manager tried to have this meeting and interdicted this meeting, and I won against her. So it's something that they don't want to learn, including these political parties. They want us to see us out of office with everything. But it's fine, we can be out in the office, that is not a problem. But you need to follow the processes to the latter. We cannot allow people that will just come in because they are claiming that they have numbers. You can have numbers, but if you don't follow the rule of law, to me, that is a problem.
Some are saying that you've frustrated the process. In fact, they speak about how you refuse to have the adjustment budget and motion be heard at the same time during council because your intention was to have the adjustment budget first and then collapse the meeting before you get to the motion. What's your reaction on that?
You see, that's the problem with the politicians. I was put it straight, the ANC, the EFF, and or Super 7, if I can put it that way. Including the Action SA also, because they are not helping, they are making things worse. What happened is that the councillor raises hands to say, I'm rising on the motion to change the agenda, to bring the adjustment budget up. We start with that item. Their argument is to say that we want to amend that, and they're bringing the motion. And in terms of the rule of the House, if the motion that they're bringing and what the DA motion that we're bringing is having same substances. So then you cannot take both, you need to take one. So we take the DA one, we move with it, then that's where the argument started, and they're saying that we want to pass the adjustment budget, then after we collapse the meeting. The speaker cannot collapse the meeting, but councillors can collapse the meeting. As they told us, they say they have the majority, so they're going to do whatever that they want. And indeed, they did collapse the meeting. And the surprise thing is that even yesterday, when the city manager came in, when they start with their meeting, they never dealt with the issue of adjustment budget or the legislative item. No, the only thing that they did, they suspend the rules, and immediately they want to table the motion to remove the executive mayor. So you can see what they are trying to do here.
So are you saying that you, or in essence, also, because you're being accused of trying to block the motion so that the mayor isn't ousted? Because essentially what may happen is that once now you're out of office, the next special ordinary council meeting can be called and the mayor can be ousted. Are you saying that that's the plan? Are you refusing that you were blocking this process from happening to try and save yourself and the mayor and the party as its entirety, the DA?
First and foremost, those motions were not supposed to be an agenda. I send an email to Secretary of Council before the agenda can go out to say these motions are not supposed to form the part of the agenda, because even in the programming, this motion, they went there illegally. I was supposed to, everything first must pass to the speaker. They failed to do that. So on that basis, they put everything illegally. They forced this motion to go illegally to council, which that's the argument. So they were pushing to say, let's start with the motion, because they know that I'm going to kick those motions out to say that these motions, they were not supposed to form part, because these motions were supposed to be debated proper, accordingly, and we take a resolution on them.
Forward now, what's happening? We understand you've been meeting with your legal team. Have you been receiving any, support from the DA's national leadership? We are getting a speculation is rife that the FedEx chairperson may be in Gauteng today, of course, meeting some of the regions, including the Joburg caucus. Are they supporting you with your next legal step? What are you doing next now?
Yeah, we just finished our meeting with the federal chair, with the legal team. We're filing everything. We are going to court. We feel strong that the only person can assist us in this mess is the court. So let us, the court, judge us, and I hope all of us, various political parties, will learn something out of this. We're going to learn that numbers does not mean that you have to manipulate the system. You need to follow the system to the letter. No matter how much numbers are you having, but if you don't follow the processes accordingly, then that, to me, that's the problem.
You say you just finished the meeting with the FedEx chair. Are you guys not worried about the future of the mayor, who may be the next target now that the EFF has the acting speaker?
Unfortunately, we're going to allow the court to do what it's supposed to do. We are not doing this because we want to sit on the positions, but we are doing this and we want the public out there also to play a role. We are doing this to share with the public out there to say, look what the politicians doing with the numbers that you gave them to vote for. You vote for them. They are using those numbers to do illegal things with those numbers. So we are not worried. Even tomorrow we are sitting on the opposition side. By the way, we've been opposition for many, many years, and we contributed there with the different items. So we are not worried with that. But we have to go to court to set the record straight so that we'll stop this thing of politicians. When they want to do anything, they'll just come ambush everyone, including these officials, that they even forget that they are here to serve the residents. Now they are starting playing in the gallery of politics.
Just lastly, before I let you go, do we have any reason why the chief whip decided to resign yesterday and some counsel again from the DA?
No, unfortunately, the resignation of both of them, especially the whip of council, he just said it's a personal matter. So I cannot dwell much into that. He just said it's a personal matter. Yeah, but I really, really feel strong that politicians, they need to respect the rule of law. It's important for them. For this thing of numbers going left and right, it's not going to help anyone.
Dlamini, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's Raymond Dlamini, of course, the Speaker of the Ekurhuleni Council, who was speaking to us just now.
All right, thank you very much for that. That was our reporter, Pule Letshwiti-Jones.